Long, long time ago there lived a king of Jahat kingdom named Keong Mas. He had two daughters named Galuh and Kirana. Kirana was a very beautiful and kind girl, but his sister was an evil. One day, Kirana was engaged to a prince of Kahuripan kingdom named Raden Inuketapati, who was handsome and wise. This engagement made Galuh envy to his sister. Then she went to a witch to harm Kirana. The witch agreed to do what Galuh asked. When Kirana was walking around the palace garden, the witch came and cursed her. She transformed her into a golden snail. After that, Galuh threw her which has become a snail in the river. One day, an old woman was looking for fish in the river using net. When she was about to lift the net, she saw a golden snail transported. Then she brought the golden snail, went home and put it in a jar. The next day, she returned to the river to look for fishes, but unfortunately, she did not get any fish. She was disappointed and returned to her house. However, when she arrived, she was very surprised to see a lot of delicious dishes had been presented at the top of the table. This incident occurred over and over in the next days. The old woman was curious. She finally decided to find out who did it to her by pretending to go to the river. She hid behind her house and peeked at what's going on inside. Then she saw the snail turned into a beautiful woman and cooked a meal for her. Soon the old woman came into her house.
Who are you?
Asked the old woman.
I was a princess of Daha, were cursed by a witch into a golden snail,
said her. After telling what had happened to her, she was invited Kirana to stay with her. The news of Kirana's loss made Raden Inuketapati confused and sad. He searched for her all over the kingdom by disguising as a villager. The witch knew what was done by him. She was disguised as a raven to disrupt the Raden Inuketapati's effort to meet Kirana. On his own way, Raden Inuketapati was helped by an old man who was great. He hit the bird with his stick until it died. Raden Inuketapati thanked to him. He also told the intent and purpose of his journey. After knowing what had happened, the old man told Raden Inuketapati to search her in Dadapan village. Afterwards, Raden Inuketapati traveled to the Dadapan village right away. After walking for days, Raden Inuketapati arrived in the Dadapan village. He was very thirsty at that time. Then he saw a small hut and a bracelet. Suddenly, he was shocked because he saw his fiancée was cooking through the window. He immediately entered the hut to see her. Finally, they were both very happy because they met and the magic was lost. Then the princess told what had happened to him, and she also introduced the old woman who had helped her to Raden Inuketapati. Raden Inuketapati was very grateful to the old woman. Then he brought Kirana and the old woman to the palace. After arriving at the palace, the king was happy because his daughter had returned. He also knew what had happened to his daughter. Knowing his sister had been found, Galuh ran away from the palace because she was afraid of being punished by his father. Finally, Kirana and Raden Inuketapati were married, and they lived happily ever after. The end.